One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple. The Golden Gophers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Texas Tech's offense will go to work first. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got...
There he goes! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, you love hearing the crowd. But more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them.
Intercepted in the first drive into the pick. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there in that interception.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hoffman. And he's dragged down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The Golden Gophers will punt it away on fourth down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Gonna run it. It's Joyner. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Backed up now. Here's second and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. The give to the tailback. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Got it behind the line. It's Hudson. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. Gets it out quickly. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. They methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, how big is the Michigan-Ohio State rivalry? They call it simply the game. And here's the final wrap-up. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Grab behind the line. It's Sowell. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap kick. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the run, it's Joyner. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Reed. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back's looking for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Ready to try the point after.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Minnesota, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. To say this is a slow start would be an understatement. They haven't even made the chain gang move yet. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Lanier. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. A strike downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Joyner. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag it down after a good return on the interception.
And another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
They'll run it. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the grab close to the logo. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Off the play fake on first down. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Golden Gophers in a good spot here with second and short. The play action fake. The short hands. It's 4. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he got loose. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Golden Gophers are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Caught in the backfield, it's Hoffman. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They've moved it right to the edge. The Snake scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These balls have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Sam Houston. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Caught behind the line. It's Reed. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. From the gun, running back gets to give. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner goes down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. That's reeled in. It's Hayes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He just barely got enough, but that one, he just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that lead grows even bigger. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with.
Turning it on! Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Hauls it in. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Red Raiders are marching down the field. They send the tight end in motion. The give from the gun. Shakes off the defender. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Give to the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Finds a little space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's first down from the 11. They'll give it to the back. Made a defender miss. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Raiders line it up with a 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Punt is in the air. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Pulls and fired complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to throw, it's Sorsby. Here's a heat. Got it in the middle, it's Fields. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Reed. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Spins away from the defense. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A 1st down run in the red zone. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's 4. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Good timing on the quick out. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through 2 quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Rolls it in. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
And the Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They botched a scoring opportunity the last time they had it, fumbling inside the 20, and now a chance to put up something here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Got a man, it's Sowell. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Baylor is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up 14 over BYU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's got him in the flat. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Golden Gophers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll run play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Eakin. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Sorsby using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Red Raiders back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Caught in the backfield. It's Reed. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the Red Raiders trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. He wants it all. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
31, Minnesota. 24.
And he'll bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Lanier. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. He wants to throw it again. Right on target this time. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They kick it away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Fields. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught over the middle, it's Eakin. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Got his man quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. He's got it. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Jumped on top of the pile. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off-play action on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback on the keeper. stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coleman. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, give on the inside. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Red Raiders come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The sure hands. It's Eakin.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. He'll do it himself. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Sorsby. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll try to sneak it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pressure all over the quarterback and down. down he goes at the 24.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hudson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They want that clock to run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Sauer. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Snagged out of the air. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. The Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Got it behind the line. It's Eakin. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. Fires to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Fires to the right. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Snap from the gun on third down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. Gonna swing it on second down. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go along.
Yeah, and it's just finding